Welcome back to my baking journey and episode 11 of Bake It Till I Make It. Today in class I learned how to make Swiss rolls. I'm currently going to baking school here in Toronto, and honestly every class feels like a small reality check of what professional baking is actually like. Swiss rolls are really interesting. They look very simple when you see them in cafe, but once you start making them, you realize there's a lot going on behind that clean, pretty look. And now I completely understand why cafes charge so much for them. It's not because the ingredients are crazy expensive, it's because there are multiple steps and every step has to be done properly. I wouldn't say Swiss rolls are very difficult, but they are definitely more complex than the things I have learned in my previous classes. For me, the way I understand it is that there are three main parts: the sponge, the buttercream, and the garnish. The sponge part is actually pretty straightforward. You are basically working with eggs, sugar, flour, and cocoa powder if you are making a chocolate version. That part felt comfortable to me. You mix everything, spread it evenly on the tray, and bake it as a thin sheet. I felt like I did that part fairly well, and it was nice to have that small confidence boost early in the process. The buttercream, though, is where things get a little tricky. There are more ingredients to remember, and the timing really matters. You are working with eggs, butter, sugar, and then ganache if you're going for chocolate. The biggest thing I learned today is that buttercream really needs patience. You can't rush it. You have to add the butter gradually and let it come together on its own. If you try to hurry, it just doesn't work the way it should. Once the buttercream was done, we moved on to the ganache, which is used both for flavor and for finishing. It's one of those things that instantly makes a dessert look more professional. As soon as the ganache comes together and gets that shiny texture, you already know the final product is going to look good. After that came my favorite part, the assembly. This is where everything starts to feel real. We took the sponge out of the oven, let it cool, and then spread the buttercream evenly on top. For the garnish inside, hazelnuts are usually used, but they are very expensive, so in class we used roasted almonds instead. We also added raspberries, which I really like because they add color and a bit of freshness. Then came the rolling part. Rolling a Swiss roll is actually really fun, but also a little stressful the first time. You want it to be tight enough to hold its shape, but not so tight that it cracks. I didn't get it perfect on the first try, but I was able to manage it, and once it was rolled, it actually looked like a proper Swiss roll, which was very satisfying. After rolling it, we covered the outside with more buttercream and then poured the ganache on top. This is honestly the best step. Watching the ganache flow over the roll and settle just makes everything look so clean and finished. We added more raspberries on the top, and then the final step was cutting it into the sizes we wanted. Seeing the final slices with that spiral inside, the sponge, the buttercream, the filling, made the whole process feel worth it. It's one of those desserts that looks simple but really shows the technique behind it. So yeah, that was today's class. Swiss rolls definitely gave me a new level of respect for bakery work. It's detailed, it takes patience, and when it's done right, it looks beautiful. If you're enjoying following this journey, learning, messing up, and figuring things out one class at a time, make sure to like, subscribe, and stick around. There's a lot more baking coming.